So weekend data out of China, this time out of CFLP, manufacturing and services PMIs, both of them above 50, signifying expansion, but both of them a slight miss. Caixin's estimate for manufacturing this morning, by the way, also a slight miss. But when it comes to Japan and China, both of them better than previous and both of them above 50. And expectations are we're going to see above 50 expansionary figures when it comes to the manufacturing sector for the Eurozone, UK, as well as for the US. We're going to get out of market and ISM. So that's later today. And when it comes to economic data, we've got some more items tomorrow, a couple items out of the Eurozone, and then it's back to more PMIs, in this case for the services sector on Wednesday. But when it comes to services, a couple regions could be experiencing contraction, so below 50 readings. Oil traders out there, EIA's oil inventories reading last week was a surprise surplus, but let's face it, it's preceded by significant drawdowns, and furthermore, not a lot of oil traders out there want to take a lot of risk ahead of the big fundamental OPEC Plus meeting event on Thursday. But going back to economic data, in this case, the focus is really going to shift towards the end of the week towards U.S. employment data. You got ADP's non-farm estimate on Wednesday. You got the usual Thursday unemployment claims last week, managed to impress finally. And then we got the big one, U.S. non-farm payrolls on Friday out of the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Expectation for its February reading to be higher than what we saw in that disappointing January reading. Baker Hughes oil rig count, by the way, number of active oil rigs for the U.S. up to 309, still though well below half pre-pandemic levels. But overall, when it comes to financial markets, the focus has been on the bond market and rising yields. We're not just talking about expectations for economic growth, but also due to inflationary expectations and what could be a significant amount of bonds entering the market. So in this case, it's really, although there isn't much central bank action aside from the Reserve Bank of Australia tomorrow, where they're not expected to change their monetary policy, the focus is really going to be on central bank speak. What is it that European Central Bank's Lagarde has to say tonight, following talking about monitoring the situation in the bond market last week, and also what is Federal Reserve Chairman Powell going to have to say when it comes to the bond market movement. In terms of events, we do have the UK's budget on Wednesday. As I mentioned before, we got the OPEC Plus meeting on Thursday, so you can expect oil to get volatile. And of course, any further stimulus updates when it comes to the US. They did the $1.9 trillion package was approved in the House. It's off to the Senate, where it's expected to meet stiff resistance.